Most people think in order to have a better life, they need to do more. But the truth is, we need to do less. There's 4 things that if you stop doing today, that it'll make your life 10 times better. So this is from my own personal experience. I don't know all there is to know about personal growth and business and fitness, but there are 4 things that I stopped doing. And whenever I stop doing these things, I get a better life, better results, and feel overall happier. So with that said, let's jump into the 4 things to stop doing today. Number 1, stop waiting and start moving. I love this idea that being ready is not a feeling, it's a decision. The truth is, we'll never be ready. Like when I had kids, I wasn't really ready. You don't know if you're ready or not until you actually have kids. But same thing with business. I remember starting my first business, Be Fit. I wasn't ready, but I just took action. And that's the thing about action, is it creates clarity. Whenever you move forward, however imperfect and messy it feels and looks, if you're moving forward, you're gonna have and create more clarity. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop waiting for the perfect circumstance or scenario. Because if you're waiting for that, you'll never be ready. Take action, even if it's the smallest step forward, because action creates the clarity that you seek. Number 2, stop saying yes to everything. When you say yes to the wrong things, you're actually saying no to the right ones. I love the idea too of when you say yes to good, you're saying no to great. So don't say yes to all the good things around you. Start saying yes to only the best things. And so I think it's priority focused. When you have a value list or priority list that you can stick to and live by, it creates clarity to say yes or no. If it doesn't help you grow, glow, or flow, it's got to be a no. When you start saying yes to the right things, you're going to give yourself more time. You're going to give yourself more energy. So if there's things that you have overcommitted to or said yes to that you're really not stoked about anymore, it's time to say no. It's time to stop saying yes to that and start saying yes to the things that actually help you and push you forward on your journey of becoming the person you were made to become. I'll end that thought with a really cool analogy that I learned from a buddy of mine. That being said, if you find a couple decisions or a couple things to say yes to, and you know they are the best options for you, they're not just like good or okay, but they're the best options, and there's 3 different options. I love my buddy's advice. He said, Brian, you're stressing about 3 different doors. You're thinking if you go through door A, that means you missed door B and C, and maybe that was God's best for you and you settled, which is a natural tendency as humans. But he said, look, if your head and heart are in the right place, door 1, 2, and 3, A, B, and C are all for you. They are all best case scenario, because it's not so much about the doors that you walk through, it's about the mind and the heart posture stepping into it. So don't paralysis by analysis yourself all day. Don't think about which one's the best. Step through the door that you feel is for you, the one that's most exciting, the one that you have intentionally said this is the best option, and trust that it's going to be the best option for you. Trust that God's got a plan, the process will work out, and that life's happening for you. Number 3 is stop trying to control everything and everybody. That is an exhausting game that if we play, we will be worn out so fast. Because the truth is, we can't control external events and people, right? But we can control so much more than what people often settle for or fail to recognize. Because if you can control your thoughts, your words, your attitude, and your effort, there's a lot more in your control than you think. And matter of fact, that ownership, that responsibility that you finally take hold of will actually change the externals much quicker than just brute force, right? When you control the inner reality, your mind, your body, your emotions, your words, the external world will change because you're taking a different approach to what's in front of you. So in short, give people permission to misunderstand you, right? There's so much freedom in letting people judge you, letting people misunderstand you. When you know your true inherent worth, that's God-given, which can't be taken, right? Built or destroyed from external factors like people or situations, failure and success. You walk in so much freedom because you're letting go of the need to be understood. You're letting go of the need for external validation. So let people think, do, and say what they want. Only focus on what's in front of you, what's within you. Real quick, I figured I'd add this part because for me personally, putting myself out there on social media, it comes with a lot of opinions, right? It comes with a lot of comments, good and bad, right? There's a ton of good comments, but there will be some bad comments or negative comments. And for me, what's really worked is not trying to control people's perceptions of me. It's letting them think whatever they want, being okay with being judged. And how I stay anchored is in my identity, in my true identity. I get that from God. So my truest identity is found in relation to God. It is, I'm made in God's image. I am a child of God. There's nothing I can do or not do that changes that, right? So my inherent worth and identity is everything. That can't be made or broken. Only God can make that, and God already made me. So that's what I try to remind myself. I am whole, I am complete, I lack nothing in Christ, and that's my identity. So if you love me, great. If you hate me, it's okay. I got love for you, and it doesn't really shake me because I'm so rooted in my identity, my true identity. So same goes for you. That brings us to number 4, and it is to stop playing small and start shining bright. Like, you and I weren't made to play small. We were made to shine. We were made to grow. We were made to live life to the fullest. And you playing small is not going to serve the world. In fact, I'm going to end with a poem that will hopefully inspire you to shine bright and to become and put yourself out there in the best way and the most you've ever done so far in life. But to me, that means going all in on your strengths, to focus on what you're good at, focus on your passions, and never, for anybody or anything, under any circumstance, dim your light. You know, you and I were made to shine bright. So don't play it small. Stop playing it small. Stop trying to focus on improving your weaknesses, although that can be a good thing, and start double downing and maximizing on your strengths. Maximize on what you're passionate about, because that's how you'll open the right doors, you'll attract the right people into your life. That's how you will change your world, by maximizing on your strengths and not playing it small. So with that said, I'd love to close with this poem, which will inspire you to become more you today. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, strong, talented, fabulous, you name it? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small, your dimming your light, does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So that is my message to you. Stop doing things that don't help you grow, glow, or flow. Stop doing things that limit you or make you feel unempowered, if that's even a word. Stop doing things that waste your energy and start doing things that help you grow, that help you feel alive, that are in your zone of genius, that are in line with your passions, your God-given ability and passion. Start doing things that help you feel more you. That's my message. Don't dim your light. Don't forget to shine. That's why we're here. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Stop doing those things and you will make your life 10 times better. If you enjoy these videos, leave a comment. Always love seeing these comments on my videos, whether it's vlogs or talking head. I'd love to hear from you what you enjoy the most, if anything resonated, so on and so forth. I plan on doing more of these. This is fun, and I enjoy sharing this message of encouragement and truth with the world. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know and share it with a friend if you feel like it. With that said, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.